Hi there, Samuel the Pot Gardener with another video. Hope you enjoy. Hi, it's Samuel here. This video is going to be a collection of smaller videos. They're just going to be little jobs that I'm going to be doing around the garden today. It's Sunday it's the 8th of June, and the day is looking absolutely gorgeous outside, nice and sunny. So I'm going to do a few little jobs around the garden. It's going to be things like I'm going to be cutting a few of my young strawberry plants that I showed you in a previous video. There's going to be potting up of my Lola Rosa lettuce. I'm going to take up my leeks and replant them with a slightly deeper pot than I've actually got them in at the minute. I've realised that if I'm going to plant them about 6 inches deep, then I need the soil to be a bit deeper, so I'm going to add a bit of compost and various feed and what have you to it to deepen it, and hopefully that will be okay for the leeks, and also pot up a few flowers. Petunias are the roots are starting to show, which is usually a sign to me that they need potting up, and some pansies look as though they're ready to pot up. So as I say, a few little jobs. I'll video them. You might learn something from it. Hope you do. If you don't, I just hope that you like looking at the video and watching someone else work while you're just sitting there watching me doing it all. But that's okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, the first job I'm going to do is to pot up my pansies. These are all looking quite healthy, quite large, are starting to show roots peeping through the bottom, so in my opinion these are ready to pot on and they look ready. So what I do with these is they're in a 40 module tray, so the next size up, and you should do this in stages. Plenty happier that way is, and I'll just get 3 pots and I'll do it 3 times. Obviously I'm going to do it more times, but 3 times I think is enough to show any person how to pot up a plant. It's not that difficult. So you need your 3 plants. Then you need a bit of compost and fill the pot up. I use B&Q's Verve general purpose compost. Done this with plenty of plants, they all seem to like it. Okay, as you see, don't know if you can see this very well, but that is, might have to go onto macro vision for this. There you go. As you can see, this is lovely general purpose compost, nice and crumbly. I think it's one of the best you can get, to be honest, for its general purpose. So there you go. Put it back into normal focus. There we go. So, got 3 pots. There you go. Filled roughly to the top. They're not packed down or anything. So, here's a dibber. Was it a widger? Not sure which. Anyway, you generally force the soil. Don't know if you can see this very well. Basically, all you want is to force the compost to the side to make a hole for the plant that you're going to take out. So that's good enough. And then it's just a case of pushing the plant out. As you can see there, that's lovely. Again, I'll have to focus in for this. There you go. As you can see, that's a lovely, healthy little plant. Roots look really healthy, not too pot bound. Ready to plant on. So, put it back. There you go. That's all you need. Just get your pot, get your plant, stick it in the hole. Need a bench for this next bit. Just push it down gently and then gently tap in the sides. Just firm it in. Don't press too hard. And just a little tap, and there you go. One pansy potted up. That'll get a little bit of watering when I'm finished. Survive a little bit. So again, push to the side to give you a hole. Don't know if you can see that. The light's not there. You go. It's a bit better. See the hole there. That nice healthy plant. There you go. This one is a bit more heavily root bound, but you know, I think that's still good enough. So you place it in the hole, firm it down, not too hard, and then backfill with a bit of compost. And if you need a bit more, just sprinkle in a bit more, and there you go. One happy plant. There you go. Number 2. And finally, just to show you, there's the plant. Get a plant. Oh, there you go. Straighten the hole. Firm it down. Not too hard. It's fine. Need a little bit more just to pack it up. Just a little bit around the edges, just to help firm it in. There you go. There you go. Just gently firm it in, and there you go. Another satisfied customer. So that's the pansies. I'll do the rest, and what was I saying? Yeah, so I'll do the rest and come back when I'm finished, and I'll show you the end product, which should hopefully be about 20-30 pansies all potted up. So I'll see you in a minute. So there you go. I've potted them on. Just need a little bit of water now. I'll quickly spray them. There's 15 there. I've got another 10 in the other room. So that's 25. I've got 1 or 2 weaker ones left over, which I might just plant straight out, see if they take. If they take, they take. If not, bait food, slug food, whatever, then at least it keeps them off any other plants. So I'm willing to sacrifice a couple for the good of the many. So that's the pansies done. Right, welcome back. This is the second little clip. This time I'm going to be potting up my petunias, which have grown quite nicely, and as you can see, starting to peek through the bottom of the pot, which usually is a sign that they've filled it. So time to pot on. So with these, because they're already in 3-inch pots, I'm going to pot them up once more, get them nice big and mushy, and then plant out before the sloth can have a chance to eat them. So this time I pot them up into 4 to 5 inch pots. Always take them up the next step, therefore it's not so much of a strain to get settled in. So basically you half fill a pot. Now the way I do it is I generally get the pot it's going to come from, slip it in, seat it in. That pushes the compost to the side so it slides in nice and easily. Gently take it out, and that is left a lovely little indentation, which is just the right size. Gently invert, squeeze the sides, and there you go. So yeah, that is just about right. As you can see, there's plenty of roots starting to come through. So that just now pops perfectly into place. Give it a little shake to free any compost, and as usual, any excess you need, just sprinkle it in around the edge, and voila, one potted up petunia. There you go. So in the style of Samuel, I'll do it again. A half fill, so you roughly half fill the pot, move it to the side, try and do this as carefully as possible. Get your plant, we'll see this one, again roots coming through the bottom, put it in the pot, makes a lovely little indentation. There you go, look, that's caved in. So this sort of thing is best just done rather than videoed, because things like cave-ins happen. So there you go, there, put it in place, get the pot, gently squeeze, push on the bottom, little tap. Come on, that's it. There you go. That's why this one took a bit more to come out, because it's a bit more pot bound, but still very healthy. And like before, just pops into place gently, very gently, just take it in, and then right there, the one, just gently top up around the edge. With some added compost. When I pot up, I just use fresh compost, so there's no need to put any feed or anything for it, because the extra compost you've just added is enough to keep it going for another week or two until it grows a bit more and is ready for going outside. And then when I do that, I do put a bit of slow release fertilizer for it, as well as water, and then feed every couple of weeks with the general fertilizer. And there you go, another petunia potted up. I'm going to do one more very quickly. That's too full. Right, so looking at about half fill pot, mound it up around the edge, can. Get your petunia, get the pot, dunk it in, it's perfect. Squeeze the edges, squeeze the bottom, little, and there you go, another beautiful plant there. And then, as I say, dunk it in, gently firm it in, just needs a bit more, top it up with a bit of compost right the way around, just shoot it off the leaves, and gently firm in, not too hard, and voila, another perfect repot. So there you go, that's the petunias potted up. So there you go, that's my petunias. I've got 8, 9, 11 there, plus 3 at the side here, but they are only very small ones, so I'll leave them, let them grow up a bit more in the pots they're in. But the others all potted up, all ready for a bit more growth before getting finally planted out in the front and back gardens. Right, next video. Right, you're all probably thinking, well, he's just transplant plants here. I thought he did vegetables. Well, my next video is to do with that, because the next thing I'm going to be potting up is my Oloroso lettuce. It is, I'll just bring it in with you, there it's there. It's lovely red and green tinged lettuce leaves. These were started 5th of the 5th, so they're about 3 or 4 weeks, no, about 4 weeks old, something like that now. From seed, it's grown quite nicely. As you can see, oh, that's not them, but there is roots coming through, so these need transplanting up. I'll transplant them up into 3-inch pots, give them a bit more room for the roots. But before I do that, with the bean vegetables, I do it slightly differently to the flowers, because my veg generally, certainly the lettuce, need a lot of nutrients fairly quickly to give it a good start. So what I use is this container here, just a dish, and I use a shovel wherever I can, and just pour in. I've got, sorry about the volume, I think I've got about 9, 10, about 12 there to pot up, so a little bit of soil. So there's about 12 pots I think there, maybe a little bit more. So as I say, just make sure it's all broken down. Doesn't matter if there's some lumps in there, just give it a good mix like that. And if you're quite happy that most of it is like broken down, then that's good enough for me. The next thing is some slow release pellets. Gives it a bit extra nutrients. Although we're using fresh compost, generally it's this stuff here. Verve Grow More pellets gives major nutrients for strong healthy growth. So all I need is a handful. You don't need much, just a decent handful. Mix that in. So that's all there. And then the only other thing, because usually it's going to sit in this for its whole life, is a bit of rock dust. And this is the stuff I use. It's Sears rock dust, just an improver, volcanic minerals. Again, you don't need much because it's just to supply a few nutrients. So about 12 pots, I'll roughly put in like a little bit of a handful. You don't need much, it's just a little bit of extra minerals and that, just to make it healthy. And you just generally mix that. This is basically the mix I use for practically all my vegetables when I'm transplanting. The slow release pellets mean they don't get inundated with loads of nutrients, but they will be there while it's grown. For the month or so it's there. So, and the volcanic rock gives it the minerals for a healthy start. So there you go. So that's my mix I use. And you've seen the other videos. I do alright with it, so I'm going to stick with it. So the next thing is actual potting up. So what you need, just loosely fill up the cups. Don't need much in. The plug from the growing cell will take up most of the room. So there you go, that's enough. So just like you can use a dibber, just like before, with the flowers, push it to one side, move that to one side, get me Oloroso, there it is. So there you go, just pop it out. There you go. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is a nice little root system there that's starting to fill, so happy that's ready. So you can see that, yes you can. So as I say, just usual, firm it in, gentle tap just to get stuff moving around, and there you go. Pot it up, ready. So next one, exactly the same, or if you don't mind getting your fingers dirty, just use a finger. It's the same job. So next one, have this one. So that one again, there's got some roots on it. Don't know how well you can see that. It's there. Put it in. General tap, just to make sure so dislodges any air pockets or anything that might have had in there. And that's it. Number two. And I'll show you one more, because I'm generous like that. Pot, make the hole. Right, sure. This one. Oh, this one. That's such a good root system. Took a little while to get out. Doesn't matter if you dislodge them a bit, you know, they'll recover. They're fairly tolerant vegetable. Just generally put it in, generally tap, just secure it, and there you go, another one. So I'll carry on doing the rest of them, and we'll come back when they're all done. So see you then. Well, we're back again, and they're all potted up, ready for watering and to stick out in the sunshine so that sunbathe. Doesn't take very long, just a bit of maintenance, move a few weeds. So there you go, that's my Oloroso potted up. Hi there, hope you can hear me. It's a bit windy at the moment, but the next thing I'm going to be doing is my leeks. As I said, I've done these wrong. What I'm going to do is tip them up, fill this container a bit higher, raise this up, fill in more soil, make 6-inch holes, and then replant them. Hopefully they'll survive. So let's give it a go. Okay, right, well the first step's going to be to take up the leeks that are in. I'm going to have to do this carefully so as not to disturb the roots too much. So basically what I'll do is just loosen the topsoil a bit around them. For example this one. Slowly work my way around it, trying to find the spot. There's the roots there. Go down as far as I can. There you go. There's one. Put that to one side. On to the next one. There you go. 2. I've emptied the container of the leeks, so the next stage is to add a bit more compost. Here's my standard mix. So standard mix of Verve multi-purpose compost, which there is everywhere. So let us break it down, make sure it all crumbles up like that. That must be fantastic. Alright. Tidy. Just make sure that everything goes in. And see, if I get the rock dust goes in, mix it, and a handful or so of slow release fertiliser. What you need to do is get all the nutrients as far down the bottom as possible. That is really where the roots are going to be. So there you go. just gently press it in, don't have to be too firm with it, and then just smooth it off. Okay, so that's the preparation done. Next thing is to create my holes for the leaks. Now I'm going to judge this. I'm going to use this, which is an ordinary rolling pin, just to make the right diameter hole for my leaks. Should be just spot on. I hope they get as thick as that, so we'll see. So basically, imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's about 6 inches from, say, from there to there, about 6 inches. So what I'll do is it's a hole 6 inches. Next one. That's the holes made, and then I just put the leaks back. Now it's just a case of watering in. Okay, so there's the leeks done, holes planted and watered.
So we'll see how that goes. See you later.